Hi, this is Francine Filecuff from Library Journal. I'm here with Joel Garreau, who's the scenario planner. He's been working with Urban Libraries Council for the past year. And Joel, what are some of the things that you've been doing with Urban Libraries Council?
For the last year, what we've been doing is trying to help ULC turn itself into a learning institution. The whole premise behind the work that we do is that the only sustainable advantage that any organization has is its ability to learn faster than the competition. And we all know that libraries are facing challenges. I mean, in the age of Google, what are librarians for? In the age of Starbucks, what are libraries for? Well, we've been trying to get at that in a rational, systematic, intelligent, thoughtful way through a process called scenario planning. And scenarios are stories, first of all, and that's important because that's how humans process information, is with stories. And what the members have been doing is coming up with widely different stories about what the future can hold. You know, what's the future of our funding? What's the future of books? What's the future of the written word? Getting hundreds of these uncertainties and finding patterns in them and producing stories that they then begin to look at and trying to figure out, are there any strategies that are as robust as possible no matter which of these futures comes into being. Think of it as like a fighter pilot who uses a simulator. In the simulator, you have everything that you can imagine coming at you, and then when they finally do fly in battle, whenever they come back and you ask, well, how was it? They'll say, well, it wasn't as bad as the simulator. Well, that's what we're trying to do with urban libraries, is come up with solutions that allow them to get up ahead of change and not constantly be reactive. I mean, we're getting into questions of, you know, what's the future of the word? What's the future of books? And what the membership has really ended up focusing on a lot is that they're increasingly intrigued by the future of social learning, by which we mean not some, you know, teacher up, you know, at the sage on the stage sort of thing. You know, increasingly what we're seeing is that people are attacking any problem they've got collectively in a bottom-up way. That's the way any adult does it. And so the question is, well, if that's how people are learning, then how do libraries hitch their star to that? How do they, you know, allow people collectively to come up with solutions that are bigger and better than would be available to any of them individually? You can think of tons of things that are on the radar right now. You know, YouTube, for example, is a bottom-up social learning way that has changed the election. eBay is not just the world's biggest flea market. It's tens of millions of people worldwide creating incredibly complex behavior without leaders. Well, if this is the future, then how do libraries adapt to this and get ahead of it so that they're learning faster than the competition and being the essential institutions that they've always been in the past?
Thanks very much, Joel.